Well, hello, YouTubers. As you can see, I'm on a different bike. I'm on a 2023 Suzuki Katana. And yes, I've bought it. And I know. I was always saying I loved that bloody VFR, and I did. But I fancied another Suzuki, and I always loved the look of the Katana, and this one looks pretty nice. They've done some updates since the last one that I had. Well, it's got more modes, you know, like proper modes, rider modes. It's got a quick shifter, up down quick shifter, or quick shifter and blipper, whatever you want to call it, which is very, very nice, it has to be said. Much better than the quick shifter that I had on the VFR, it has to be said. You know, which wasn't bad, but this is just smooth. You hardly notice it changing gear, to be honest. Yeah, so I've had it a couple of weeks. I've done some mods to it already. I'll show you those when we stop somewhere to have a look at it. I was going to get this sprayed up in Skull Bandit colours, but when I saw it I thought, nah, it's a nice bike, I like the way it looks. Yeah. So modifications so far, really the main one is I've put a tail tidy on it, and what a difference it makes in that the rear suspension seems a lot more plush, like a lot more plush, you know what I mean? It doesn't seem, obviously I assume it's got something to do with having less unsprung weight on the swing arm, but it doesn't seem to crash into bumps like it used to, you know. But I'll show you all that when we stop, as I say. Of course, we're back to having a tiny tank again, which is a bit of a pain, but you know, what can you do? One of them things, innit? You know, it's a shame they didn't modify the tank to get a bit more fuel in there, like. Very nearly got a new Katana, not a new Katana, a new Hayabusa. It was just that little bit outside my price range, so yeah, I went for this babe. Yeah, so we're just running it in at the moment. Tyres have only got 50 miles on them. And massive chicken strips. Not that I'm bothered about that, like. nice to be on a Suzuki again. I love the sound of this engine, like, it's just, you know, just awesome. Of course, compared to the VFR, it feels like it's screaming all the time, but like we're only doing what, 5,500 revs. I've set the lights so that I don't go over that, the initial what shall I call it? I'll show you what I mean. The lights coming on. Yeah, gonna have to turn left or right here because it's looking a bit shit over there. Oh, that noise. Lovely, lovely noise. It's shitty fucking weather here, like. These cameras are picking everything up alright, because I'll tell you what, I've got me ND filters on and I dare say it'll be looking pretty dark. Still getting used to where the indicators are on this bike. Obviously I've got used to the Honda setup, the indicators under the horn, now the horn's under the indicators. And we don't have self-cancelling indicators on this. here. I can imagine with the weather that we've had recently that there'll be a bit of debris on the road and what have you. Road's clear. I'll have a little stop here and I'll show you the bike. So, we'll see you shortly. Well, there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. That's how it looks. So, modifications, as I say, I've put a tail tidy on there, as you can see there. It's a, what do we call it? Mustard Bikes tail tidy. I like the way it's got these 3 stripes on there, you know, like it has in other parts of the bike, you know. And also, if you look under here, you can see it's got the Katana emblem there as well. So yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool in that respect. But it certainly does tidy up the back end, and as I say, it seems to make a heck of a difference to the performance of the rear suspension as well. I love that red colour on them wheels. Also, I've swapped out these for red ones. These here, the chain adjuster blocks. I fancied gold actually to go with the forks, but I couldn't find gold ones, so I just went for the red. But yeah, it's a nice bike, like, lovely bike. Like I say, I was gonna, and I'll put a picture up, but I was gonna paint it up with with Skull Bandit colours, but you know what I mean, that just, it looks nice, that. I don't know if the camera's doing it justice, but yeah, it's a nice looking bike. I've always loved the Katanas, as I say, always loved them. So I'll probably do a few mods, or another mod, obviously, like I bought it with the exhaust on there, but it's got an Aquapovic can on it as well, which doesn't make a heck of a difference to the noise, but yeah, looks nice, looks pretty. Yeah. There you have it. So I'm going to have a tab and then I'll get back on the bike. I'll go for a little run somewhere. So, see you shortly. Then chops. Back on the road, eh? Yeah, I love that motor. Yeah, the quick shifter on this is just sublime, like. And I'm sure on most modern bikes it'll be the same, but you know, it's just beautiful. It's beautiful. Something that I wish I'd got on it, and I still might get them. Like it's, I'm thinking of getting some heated grips for them. They're quite expensive, mine, and I don't want the ones with the box, you know, a little box that you set the thing is. I want ones that are integrated like the Honda were. Well, I think Suzuki do those, but I'm not sure whether they do them for this model of bike. They certainly do them for the gsx-s or the gsx-s, you know, where they're integrated. Or whether they'll fit on this, I do not know, but I'll be finding out about that and seeing what the crack is. Something else that's nice on this bike, it's nice to have mirrors that you can see out of, you know, you can see behind you with them, which is cool. Oh, it's feeling a little damp actually. Might be going the wrong way here, heading more into the weather. Yeah, but I'm feeling the cold on the old fingers. I do, heated gloves that do the same fucking thing, like, you know, that's another option, I suppose. But I do love the Katanas, I really do. I can imagine doing upgrades to them next year, and I might trade in if they do. Maybe get another one. So we'll see what happens from that point of view. They've got a funny old lineup at the moment, Suzuki. No GSXR 1000. Bloody hell, what's that all about? Yeah, very unusual. Like the only GSXR in the range is the GSXR 125 when I think about it. What the hell is Suzuki doing? Nice bike though, I really do love the Katanas, I really do. Will I be putting Rhizoma bars on again? I don't know. I do kind of like the look of them and stuff, but it's nice to have that upright position on the bike. Although I do like, you know, that forward position, which kind of feels natural on a more sporty bike like. Yeah, what a difference it makes taking that that plate holder off. It just doesn't seem as harsh as you know, as with it on, you know, when you take it off. It's and obviously it has something to do with the unsprung weight on the swing arm. It must have. Or that extra unsprung weight. The lights are coming on. Woo! Now you can set those lights to whatever you want here, but I thought I'd set them just to warn us that I'm going over 5,700 revs. Well, 5,750 it's set at. I shouldn't be out on the bike really, I'm full of bloody cold there. Like work on Thursday, I just said fuck it, you know what I mean, working in the chill and that, I just fucking went home there, you know. Well, I was going to turn off the car now, but I'll just go straight on, I think. Let's hope I don't get rained on. The old auto blipper. Get in there, son. Yeah, but something they've done is they've obviously they've got ride by wire, I suppose you could call it, on the throttle now, which has made things a little less snatchy than the previous version. Not that it was bad on the previous version, but you could, you know, you could feel it quite a bit. Especially on bumpy roads, you know what I mean? And especially on bumpy roads, you know, you feel it twitching. Yeah, but that's been sorted out, and of course we've got 5 traction control positions, and on number 3 at the moment, and off, of course, you can switch it off as well, and 3 rider modes, A, B and C. I'm in B at the moment. They can be changed on the fly as well. You know, like I say, the improvements that they made is really cool. The screen tends to change colour a lot. When it's darker it goes red, and when it's light it's white. The numerals, that is. Still getting used to them bloody indicators. Yeah, that quick shifter is just, wow, lovely. Like even between first and second it works really well as well, which is unusual enough. Take your time making your mind up there, pal. Yeah, I love the katanas, I do. Just the way they look. Mind you, the old VFR, that went quickly, because I traded it in, of course, but that went very quickly. I think it was only in the showroom a couple of days. So there are some things I'm going to miss about the VFR. Most notable will be the luggage carrying capacity of it. Yeah, I was never going to go touring or anything like that. It's just handy for carrying camera equipment and what have you. Right, but a couple of days it's spent in KC Superbikes and then it was gone. I sold the number plate with it, my 21 VFR. Probably should have kept that really, but you know, it was just a ball ache just changing it over again to sell it and what have you. But I have got a number plate for this, which the last 3 digits are KAT, cat, for Katana, of course. I haven't yet swapped it over yet, but yeah, that'll be happening shortly. But I didn't go for my cat because that was 400 quid. I went for something completely different, making it more of a personal plate than the my cat. My hands are feeling the cold. The old hands are feeling the cold. Yeah, it's definitely going to have to look at getting some sort of warming things. Like I say, I hope that the integrated or the hand heated grips with the integrated switches, hope that they will fit on this bike. I love this engine. The old K5 engine, it's a stunning engine. Hey, another Katana. Yeah. I do love Suzuki's though, always have done, always will do. Hondas are okay as well, like, but I don't know, something about Suzuki's, just something about them. Stunning machines. But like I say, no gsx-s 1000s. What's sad about it? It was bad enough when they stopped doing the 750s and the 600s. Well, I say stop doing them, stop importing them into Europe. Fucking mental, like. although I believe that they have recently applied for a patent, something to do with directing airflow through the radiator. Now, what's that about? What that's about, I don't know. But somebody on YouTube reckons it's probably got something to do with a cooling system for the batteries on an electric bike. So maybe Suzuki are going electric. Maybe that's their next gsx-s, although no doubt it'll have an EV bloody thing going on. Another fire hazard if you ask me, but there you go. Oh, it's nice to be able to see behind you. It's all sunny over Carlisle. We should have stayed around Carlisle. Brighter weather. Not much brighter, like, it has to be said, but it is brighter. Oh god, eh? I should definitely not have come out on the bike. Yes, suffering cold, like bloody. Like my sinuses were bleeding the other morning, or yesterday morning. You know, the sputum that I was howking was tinged with blood. The snot, should I say. I'm going to get used to having the indicators above the horn one of these days. It's amazing how you get used to having buttons in certain positions, and it takes ages to get back to what you were used to, and yeah, crazy. Tank's getting low. Would you believe it? Tank's getting low. Should have probably stopped for fuel for next time I take it out. Of course, with it being all tight at the moment, brand new motor and that, it'll be a little bit more thirsty, I would imagine. Edges. I used to hate seeing this when I used to cycle. And hawthorns in your tyres. Worse on a push bike. What's the chances? What's the chances of me getting through them lights? No fucking chance. Whoa. Oh, cold hands. I've done 98 miles on this so far, so I should get 100 in by the time I get home. So lads and lasses, YouTubers, I'm gonna say my goodbyes. So thanks for watching if you've been watching. Also thank you for all you that have subscribed. I'm now over 400 subscribers, which is humbling to say the least. Yeah, so yeah, mucho thanko, many thanks for those that have subscribed. But also people watching, thanks for watching, it's much appreciated. hopefully we'll see you again soon, but until then, look after yourselves, look after your loved ones, and stay safe. So, peace out.